I'm thinking about the fact that had our armorer or our first AD done their jobs, we would not be here.
A busy day at the First Judicial Courthouse in Santa Fe as more witnesses testify in the involuntary manslaughter case involving Rust armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed.
Action 7 News reporter John Cardinelli has details on some very compelling testimony.
Yeah, Darlene and Doug, this afternoon we heard from writer and director Joel Souza. You may recall he was also shot on the set of Rust back in 2021. But before his testimony, cross-examination from a witness who took the stand yesterday had to be completed. Court beginning around 8:45 a.m. on Friday, and Sarah Zachary took the stand to be cross-examined. She served as Hannah Gutierrez-Reed's boss as prop master and part-time armorer. During cross-examination, the defense revealed Zachary unloaded 2 guns and threw rounds away.
Wouldn't you think that the police would want to see everything on set?
Yes.
So when you throw away rounds that they may have wanted to see, don't you understand that to be an issue?
No, because again, it wasn't the rounds in question.
Next up was Joel Souza. During his testimony, Souza talked mostly about the moment a bullet hit Helena Hutchins, then himself, saying it felt like someone had hit him in the shoulder with a baseball bat. He went on to say he did not believe he'd been shot with a real bullet.
I just keep insisting you don't understand because this is not possible. It's just not possible that there's a live round. It's not, it just can't. And then they eventually maybe grew tired of my protesting about it because they showed me the x-ray of my back and there was a very large bullet in it.
One of the facts of the case is that Gutierrez-Reed was not in the church on set when the shooting happened. During cross-examination, the defense testing Sousa's knowledge on union set rules.
So are you familiar with the SAG safety rules where if the armorer or prop master are not present, a responsibility falls on the AD?
I don't think I ever really reviewed the SAG rules. I don't think I would have been aware of what the procedure would have been if the armor wasn't there.
Later on, the state continuing to call witnesses to the stand who described Gutierrez-Reed's work environment as messy and disorganized.
The best way I can describe it is it was like that drawer in your kitchen where you just put stuff that doesn't really go anywhere else, the random things, and you go in to look for something, and it was messy.
I seen guns and ammunition on a small cart that was left on the set periodically.
How frequently do you think you saw guns and ammunition left unattended on that cart?
Most days that we had guns.
And things wrapped up around 3 this afternoon in the courtroom. The trial will resume Monday at 8:30 a.m. and the prosecution is expected to rest their case. I'm John Cardinelli reporting KOAT Action 7 News.